Hebrews lights come to you week in and week out. Prophesy the return of the Most High and the seventh Son. All praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, Great Millstone, GMS. Honors to all I can run the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. This is Brother Uriah from Great Millstone, Chicago.
This is Brother Memphis. This is Brother Yaradon from Chicago, GMS.
And we're just going to jump into another lesson. As you see in the title, it says Jacob's trouble testimony dream. All right, something like that. Dream testimony. And the brother, after we're still here, we're probably going to be leaving a little bit later on the night. So pray for us to have safe travels back to the city of Chicago. But our work event is ended. So, we fellowship last night, and I'm gonna get the floor over to Yaradon. Go ahead, brother.
All right, yes, sir. So, man, last night I had went to sleep. I was laying down. We had a decent time with the brothers. We went out, and I just played on YouTube the four Gospels. They was playing the words of the four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I was asleep listening to the words of Yahweh Shai. So, next thing you know, like I'm asleep, I'm in a dream. I just appear like I don't know what city I was in. I might have been in Memphis, Chicago, but all I know is it was people running every which way, panicking, perplexed, man. All right, and they was trying to get to one specific destination, but there was a barricade and a police line blocking it. So the people was running all over here, all over there, all around, trying to get to the back of the and so the police was rolling their shit, man. I'm talking about grabbing them and just throwing people and stumping people, and the people they got tired of getting threw around by the police, so the people started shooting at the police. The police started shooting at the people, and the police was setting up barricades, man. Those little barbed wire barricades that they got in the army on army zombie games, or when you watching the army movies, they put up the barbed wires. But these barbed wires was electric though. So when the people was running and trying to jump into and jump over the barbed wires, they ass was getting shocked to death and smoked to death and burnt up. You know what I'm saying? So we was running, everybody running every which way, the police beating everybody ass, and so me and whatever group of men, 2 or 3 men I was with, we ended up running, and we was running too, because shit was getting chaotic. They got the shooting and killing. Oh, I forgot to mention that people was trying to get to that food. That's what they was trying to get to behind that barricade when the police was blocking off the other side. Everybody was like, it's food over there, it's food back there. So they down trying to get to that food back there because they hungry. I was hungry in a dream. I was trying to get back there. My dream, I'm like, my shit, Greg, I'm trying to get over there too. So the police get to killing everybody, and the people get to shooting at the police. So me and whatever brothers I was with, we started to run. We went up into this high building, man, this big building that I rode past the other day down here in Memphis. So I guess we was in Memphis, because in the dream we ended up being in this building in Memphis. So we go up into this big old abandoned building, and we just up there looking down. We kind of like safe because the building was like abandoned and shit. So we safe. We just looking down at everybody else down there scrambling, getting killed, and going through the motions, man. All right, and I woke up and went back to sleep and caught the dream back. I was back in the dream. I'm back at the beginning of the when the police, everybody was running. So it was just chaotic, man. But the people was hungry, and the police was killing them. They couldn't get to the food, man. And they had no pity on the people. The police had no pity on the people. The people had no pity on the police. It was just a free-for-all death match. Yeah. All right, and that's what the scriptures say. It's coming to Babylon, the Great America. But that was pretty much the dream, though. It was just a chaotic dream of hungry people trying to get to the food. The police wasn't letting them. The army wasn't letting them, man.
Now, the beautiful thing about this dream is it's spiritual, because it's the times that we're living in. Yeah. And if I could play a video that's on my phone, which I'm going live on, I watched earlier, it was an Edomite looking guy warning the people, like, look, man, this is what they're doing is wrong. That everything is messed up in the world, whatever. And they'll say, and whoever was interviewing him was like, how do you prepare for what's about to come down the line? He said, it's already here. It's already here. And the way he said it, man, I got to do a lesson on it. Lord willing, I'm going to do one just on that video when I get back to the city, when I can do my thing how I do it. But after the brother had told me this dream this morning, I have to say, but see, that's evidence of Jacob's trouble. All right, and we are already in the midst of it right now. Every couple of days is another picture, a movie or a TV or evidence through the social media of ICE and Esau, the Poles, coming up there just shooting, killing, beating, raping, robbing. Matter of fact, I was watching an IDF soldier give a testimony to an Edomite who was interrogating him through Zoom or whatever online, and he was he said no, we killing you. He tried to justify why they killing people over there in so-called Gaza over there, and he showed a little Arabian kid with a gun. And the dude was like, no, but you're going over there shooting and killing them. That's the reason why he's got a gun. He's like, no, I don't care. I don't care. And we rape the girls too. We rape the women too. And he's like, see? And then they was going back and forth. We are in those times. Isaiah the 13th chapter talks about how the women are going to be ravished. All right? And that's so-called raped. All right? And the Lord talks about 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter.
I got it.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey,
if you want to, you can give it to him to read it, so you can, because his phone is down right now. So, and then I'm using mine, so I'm even quoting or go ahead, brother.
I had 14, but you start where you want, bro.
Let's start with 14. It's perfect.
2nd Esdras, chapter 15.
We in those times, yo.
We in those times, man. Them dream I had, man. Them people, I'm telling you, man, they wasn't fucking caring, man. They was just killing your ass, man.
On both sides, on all sides. That's Isaiah the 19th chapter. Egyptian versus Egyptian. This is going to be a free fucking for all, and it's already here. People are already tired and sick and tired of being tired. And then he said it, the magic formula. Food. See, it's one thing to go through a little pressure financially. You can't go to a little vacation. You can't go ahead and pay this bill. You rob this bill to pay this bill. Jake been doing that. Heathen's been doing that for a minute now. All right, especially after the siege of the 1-9. But when you talk about the grocery prices are astronomically rising every day. You talking about organic cucumber, $3. You're talking about your oatmeal. I used to buy it for $3.99, then it went to $4.99, then $5.99. Now it's like $9.99 for a tube of oatmeal. You're talking about eggs used to be 99 cents a dozen for the bullshit fake ass eggs. Now the fake ass eggs is $5.99. You can catch it on sale for maybe $3, $4, but then you want the real good eggs, the pasture eggs, cage-free eggs, and so forth. You're paying $10, and this is no joke. I do shopping, so I know what it is. Go ahead.
Hey, this is the book 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 14. It say, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another people, and swords in their hands.
I'm gonna see this right here.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another."
So, like, hold on a second. Look at this. This is Memphis. Boarded house. I can go to Chicago and show you the same shit, and go to these other cities we see, looking down, broke down. These motherfuckers ain't got shit. So when shit hit the fucking fan, they're gonna be like, well, I can't come to my regular joint, all right? You look at this shit. Motherfuckers sitting outside in the cold. Fake ass grocery store, okay? For rent. Boarded up stores. For sale. Now, this is just bullshit. This shit looks it's fucked up. So now when you don't have simple food, drink, and substance, what do you think these people gonna do? They already fucked up. They already looking like, I mean, I was like, man, the majority of these motherfuckers are fat. Am I lying? And it's miserable as hell. Motherfucker got a garage sale trying to make some ends meet. Go ahead, brother. Go hit that. Hit start it again. I just got wooed by the look at all the goddamn boarded up houses right next door to each other, man. And so now these motherfuckers, the food goes down. They put the digital chip and mandate, and then these motherfuckers ain't got no money.
Choice. Motherfucker ain't got no choice, because they don't serve the Lord, so they ain't thinking about not taking the chip. They gonna think that that's their only ultimatum, man.
Shit.
Is to take the chip to get something to eat. You think a motherfucker got a garden in their backyard like we got in the backyard?
Boarded up.
Everybody is. If you do got a garden, niggas coming to take it from you.
Yes, sir. Y'all, boy, they gonna be like, y'all, that's Miss Johnson. She got them tomatoes and shit back there.
Fuck about Miss Johnson.
Oh, man.
Whatever that is, man.
And it's so cold. 1 week before, they're like, hey, Miss Johnson.
Yeah.
1 week later, through the bullshit, because they ain't gonna take no time. Hey, Miss Johnson, run that.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? Then don't be sleeping. Miss Johnson might have that thing. Dot, 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 dot. That's what it is. It's gonna be free for fucking all, man. Go ahead, read it again, brother.
2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
And it's not gonna be, they trying to say it's gonna be a race war. There's gonna be elements of that. Because Esau never loved this. No, I was speaking to the elder while he was at work. He was texting me, and he had sent me an article about how Illinois is like ranked one of the highest in sundown cities in the past, and you know, so-called currently, which they're not gonna say that. But when we went on our way here, what did we say when we passed that one little place?
Oh yeah, shit. We gotta get the fuck out of here. This is a sundown town.
Yep, and we were saying that, and we looked at it. It looked like a snapshot of the 1970s and 80s, and these motherfuckers were all poor, piss poor black, piss poor white, but piss poor down the rest of the gas station looked like it was out of the old movies. Hollywood can come there and film any old school movie.
Hey,
right?
he was in the car, and his rear pad went in. I went in to grab something, and I was finna walk out, but she was still in there just shopping around, looking around and shit. And I'm like, I can't leave her here with these motherfucking people, bro.
And then when we left there to get back to the expressway, I missed my exit, and then passed by the other gas station. Why we passed by nothing but trailer park homes, looking like straight trailer park trash. You know what I'm saying? And
all the cars are from the 90s.
Yep, and yeah, all shit. What do you mean the 90s? The 80s, in the 80s too. Some 70s, 80s, and 90s. Yep. And when you say podunk, the floor, the tiles, everything, the structure, the whole nine was a blast from 20, 30 years ago. And the whole every single one was an Edomite. It was not one Jake around, and not one was like, hey, how you doing? No. Nothing. They ignored us. They looked at us like, nigga, what are you doing here? Get your gas and go. Get your gas and go. You're lucky we can let you get gas. Right. And that's why we was left. Was like, man, this is one of them sundown. That's what we said. It's like that's one of them sundown towns.
If we'd have needed some gas at night.
Oh no. No. See, we have a rule, and this is to you brothers. Never get off the expressway without the gas station being right off. If you get off, like we're driving, we had the stoplight, and the gas station ain't right there or right there. Don't you believe it? Because you might have to go ahead on the fight for your life. But the Lord will give us the victory, you know, through the spirit and power of the Lord.
My brother, a truck driver down in Florida, man, and he was coming from Chicago to Florida making a drop off, and he said he was back down there in the south, one of the rural areas. His tire popped on his truck. He get to trying to fix the truck, fix the tire. He say 2 Edomites just come out the bushes and just walk up on him. Luckily, he was already done with his tire. He said he hopped in that shit and fled away. But they hopped out the bushes like a couple of feet away, ready to walk up on him and approach him. They come out the dark, at the blue. He say, bro, I think they finna hang me, bro.
Yeah, that shit real.
And nigga just got hanged in California. It's real everywhere.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
They'll string a nigga up, man.
Yes, sir.
They catch you lacking, man.
That's right.
You gotta be careful.
That's right. Hey, this is the brother Kazak Banya would have put 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter and the 22nd verse. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And then it says, verse 24, at that time shall friends fight one against another, like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, the springs of the fountains. So he said, y'all could have been friends 2 weeks ago. Just like in the movie Leave the World Behind.
Yeah.
He'll say, hey, I forgot the name, some making one up. Hey Bob, yeah. I just brought you some shut the stuff last week. Hey, this guy was last week, Bill. This is now. He had his shotgun sitting up like that. Yeah. So don't make me, Bill. All right, don't make me. And it's like that's the times that we're in. And people, since they feel like, oh, I got food in my house. Or I got enough money still on my link card to go on BG Food Mart. I'm all right. No, you're not. And people don't know the food that people have in their houses is enough to really last them no more than 3 days to 3 days to the people who prep a little bit, maybe for up to a month or two. But that's who these people, these average ass folks, gonna be coming for your food. And guess what? Bullets gonna run out. We was at the that little joint where they sold
the Academy.
They sell the, you know, it's like a sporting goods store, but they got ammo and stuff like that too. And oh no, John, man, I thank the Lord I took a gun. Oh my God, that's you, dog. Abominable, Lord. They got it. Woo.
That piss you off too through the spirit because you can't execute judgment.
Yeah.
You just gotta, you gotta bear that shit, man.
Oh
I was
man.
walking with my daughter, taking my daughter on a daughter date to Giordano's Pizza, man, and there was a nigga that was 6'4", 250 pounds of muscle. And on a cold, chilly Chicago day, the nigga was oiled up with just a fucking Speedo on and some shoes, walking through downtown, bro. All right.
Okay.
So like, let me finish this off, man.
Yeah, he can finish it, man. We gonna wrap
Second
it up.
Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand, and there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. A man shall desire to go into one city and shall not be able to, and because that's what happened in the dream, man. They were trying to get to that one point that wasn't happening for them. They say, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, wives included, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man.
And this is the time that we're in. It's the Lord has said, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. All right, your men and your women and your young and your old who shall have dreams and dreams of what's coming down the pike on them that boy, so you can be ready for when he comes. Okay, so you know we had our destination, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of our business right here. But you know, just the brother told me the testimony. I said we got to put it on wax. Why? Because we're gonna warn the people. Right. And the righteous are going to be saved out of it, and the wicked are going to be caught up in it. The Lord's going to, and matter of fact, that was big into our lesson yesterday. Mm-hmm. That's why the Lord gave you that dream, because we talked about that spiritual power and being fed by the angels, possibly, and manna, and the Lord bringing us through no matter what hell we're in. So, you know, which was conducive in your dream. You said you got out and y'all was in the building safely, overlooking the madness. Yeah. That we have to believe these visions of the Lord. We got to believe these scriptures of the Lord, and we got to prove and live it right. And that means we might be in situations where we're going to have to see, he's going to take matters in his own hand. He's going to try to be as if he's God. He's going to fight the power versus follow the power. Yeah. When the Lord give you the spiritual power, then you'll know when it's time to fight. Right. Until you get that, man, just know how to play the game through the spirit and do not lean to your own understanding.
It's Jacob's trouble. The scriptures say, make not haste in
time of trouble. That's right, brother. And all thine ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So hopefully this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, Great Millstone, GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahushai in truth and in sincerity. That we're going to say Shalom. Abba Babal. Kwam Yasharala. Turn those machines off.
Tonight.
Go to the cellars and buy.